Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Steve Kerr was asked about the Warriors' offensive system and said, this is our solar system. Steph Curry is the sun. Steph is one of the all-time great players playing at the peak of his powers, close to it. How many more years? Steph is what, 37? 36, 37? How many more of these years do you believe we have with Steph? Joe.
I think Steph can play into his 40s. Now, what type of basketball are we talking about? I think I don't want to see him as the focal point. Maybe go team up with some guys that can take some pressure off of him. But if he's not the main guy to where you have to focus on, oh yeah, I think he can play well into his 40s, Unc and Ocho, because he a shooter.
Right.
I think the problem gonna be is having to guard these little dudes that's coming into the NBA or that's ready here. You know, as you age, it get tougher and tougher to stay
difficult to keep up with
them puppies.
And you heard G.G. Jackson say on the scouting report, he got a pigeon. Yeah. Don't let him fly. Don't let him get away.
Who would you get, right? Where Steph doesn't have to touch the ball. I mean, obviously Draymond sometimes, Draymond
is really the point
forward. But how long can Steph keep up with the running over and over and over and over and over the way he does? I mean, he should be able to, being that his game is not, he doesn't bang as much,
Well, he's not playing above the rim. It doesn't require him putting his body on somebody, playing with his back to the basket, so you can bang on him, or he's banging on you. That's not what he does.
He might be able to play past 40 then, if that's the case.
Oh yeah, I can see him playing another 4 years, 4 or 5 years. I would not be surprised if he played into his 40s, not just 40. He's 38. When will he be? He's 37. When will he be 38? Probably this year.
Yeah.
Hey. You think he'll finish off in?
Oh, he just turned 37.
He'll finish his career.
Do what, Ocho?
In Golden State. You think he'll go somewhere else or finish his career in Golden State?
I think he's gonna be a Kobe. I think he's gonna put one. It's a Dirk. Dirk put all 20 there. Kobe spent all 20 there.
I don't know. Hey.
It all depends. It all depends on how much. It's not like Golden State is not going to try to surround him with talent, because we know that they've gone out and got Kevin Durant. We see them go out and get Jimmy Butler. So Gruber and Latham, they don't have a problem. They've been in the luxury tax. They've been in the repeater. And so they'll do whatever it takes in order to win a championship. The question is, if and when Steph will ever feel that he doesn't have a legitimate chance of winning a championship in Golden State, then will he be willing to say, you know what, I need to move on, or does he just walk away?
Well, at what point will Steph feel how Giannis feels in Milwaukee right now? But if he has owners that's willing to do what's necessary to continue to put the pieces around him to make sure you have a chance at contending each year, then he probably can finish his career there in Golden State.
They got some pieces. I mean, think about it. They got Kuminga. They got Moody. They got some draft capital. I don't know if they have the same because they had to trade some of it to get Jimmy Butler. They maybe gave up a first-round pick and Wiggins to get Butler. But you still got Kuminga. You got Moody.
Yeah, I think Steph. I think he'll probably stick around. I think they're gonna use some of those young guys they got as some good trade bait and go over there and try to bring in some more help to help that veteran group, because you just signed Jimmy to a 2-year deal. It was a nice, healthy one. And, you got him, you got Jimmy, Draymond, Steph. Yeah, if you could add probably some form of veteran help to some degree, I think they can still make another run at it. But for the most part, I don't know, man. I can see him playing somewhere else.
How many more peak years you think he got? You think he can still play he can play at the level that he's playing at until his 40s, or do we start to see some of that dissipate?
Oh man,
It definitely wouldn't be the shot that dissipates.
Well,
as you get older, what is the first thing that goes? Your legs.
Yeah.
That's really.
So how will he be able to continue to run at that pace, create the separation? Because they still gonna screen hell at you.
Hey, look, and he been doing a lot of running for these past few years, man. So it's gonna catch up with you at some point. Look, that hamstring, hey, it let him know. You know, Father Time is undefeated, but I think he definitely still has, at least 3 to 4 more years left of good basketball in him. I just don't want to see all the pressure on him. You know what I mean? Like he needs some help.
Yeah.
Maybe he ain't the leading scorer on the team, but he probably can be, obviously one of your most important pieces. But I guess only time will tell.
Joe, where do you have Steph rank all time? Top 5, top 10?
As far as guards, or you just saying players?
As far as overall.
Ooh, that's tough.
I'll probably for sure put him top 10. What you got? You got him top 5 or top 10?
No, I don't got him in the top 5. I think I got him in the top 10. Bron, Jordan, Kareem,
Kobe,
Magic, Wilt for me.
Whoa.
And then that's my top 5. 10. Oh, whew. Kobe.
Did you say Duncan?
Duncan. Whew. I might put Duncan at 6, Kobe at 7. But either way, just before this, we're talking about top 10. Kobe, Duncan, definitely in the top 10 for me. Yeah, I go Steph. Steph, Bird, Shaq.
Okay, I can see that because Steph he has changed the game. He's iconic.
Yes.
He got these young dudes shooting from half court, one step cross half. Now he wasn't doing that. They wasn't doing that when I came out. When I came out of school in 2000, things been a lot different. So I definitely give him that, man. He changed the game, the way we play the game. Obviously, playing with the Warriors, playing that small ball, he has put his mark on the game for sure.
Yeah. I mean, theoretically, you could make a case that Duncan is the top 5. I think Kareem and Duncan are the most underappreciated players, great players, and I think it's because they're big. Because, first of all, Kareem was surly. And he changed his name when it was very unpopular. You have to realize what was going on in the 60s and the 70s. So he wasn't the most popular player. Tim Duncan didn't say anything. Can you remember anything in his 19-year career that he said that you could like, man, y'all remember when Tim said this?
Listen,
you can't.
I had the pleasure to play against 2 of those Spurs teams in 2003. We had Stephon Marbury. I was playing with the Phoenix Suns. We had Stephon Marbury as the 1. He was playing the point guards. Me, Steph, Penny, Sean Marion, and Amari Stoudemire was just a rookie.
Damn.
Yeah, he was just a rookie.
Loaded. What?
We was an 8 seed, Unc and Ocho, and we played against the Spurs, who was a 1 seed. And we won game 1. After that, it was a gentleman's sweep. But Tim Duncan was so special, bro. Like, he was special, man. Nothing exciting about his game. He just got it done every night. You look at that sheet, 28-15, 32-17. But you like, he ain't gonna wow you. He just gonna get the job done.
Nope.
Mr. Fundamental.
Yep. So that's
it. Bank shot your ass to death.
And that's why I think people kind of underestimate his career and how it's went.
Yeah, and Kareem, what did Kareem do? He threw the sky hook.
Yeah.
It was he had the most dominant shot. Nobody else has been able to perfect it. But it's boring, nobody even tried to throw the sky hook. Unless the shot clock run it down and they just try to heave it.
Hey, that's a tough shot, man. Hey, you got to be in the gym working on that to be throwing that sky hook. Magic used to throw the sky hook too.
Magic did the baby sky against the Celtics. But and that's the thing. I think those are two of the most underrated because you look at Kareem. He has 6 MVPs. 6. Led the league in scoring, led the league in rebounding, led the league in block shots. He's a 15-time All-NBA selection, 11-time All-Defensive selection, a 19-time All-Star. He was the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. He's the 3rd leading rebounder in NBA history.
Yeah.
People don't talk about Kareem.
I think.
Look at Duncan. 5 championships. Could have easily had 6 if Ray Allen didn't hit the most unbelievable shot in a pressurized moment in NBA history.
Man.
He's a defensive player. Didn't Timothy win the defensive player of the year? I know he's a 3-time Finals MVP and a 2-time MVP. I don't know if he won defensive player of the year, but he's an all defensive player.
Yeah, you're a bad boy, man.
15-time all defensive player. 15-time all NBA. 15-time all star.
Yeah.
And people look at him like he fettuccine.
Right.
All he did, and nobody. I mean, has anybody ever won? I mean, hadn't he won like 1,000 games? He won like 1,000 games. I don't think he ever won less than 50.
Yeah, Pop had that well-oiled engine over there, boy.
Pop had it going for years.
Hey, Unc and Ocho, if y'all remember, back when they got Duncan, I think
David Robinson.
Yeah, but I think he had got hurt the year before or something. They had that subpar season.
Yeah,
but they were a great team, but I think they had a major injury, and that's how they got the number 1 pick, and it happened to be Tim Duncan, and it just took them over the top.
Yeah, Tim Duncan, he won more games than anybody in NBA history, right? He's won 1,001 games.
Long
1,001. So if a guy played 20 years, he would need to win 50 games. Regular season. That's just regular season. He would need to play 20 years and win 50 games every year to get to 1,000.
Postseason as well.
Oh, no, he didn't. I ain't count his postseason wins. I mean, he got 5 championships, 3 MVPs, 3 finals MVPs, 2 regular season MVPs.
Yeah, a lot of these records ain't gonna never be broken, man. Like there's all them records LeBron setting every time he scores a record, that ain't nobody catching that.
Yeah.
You don't think nobody? You don't think nobody catch LeBron?
Boy,
especially now that the game has changed.
Nah,
and it's more free flowing.
I don't know if they're gonna be able to play longer, Ocho.
And
you got to think to Ocho. You saying if he stopped now,
right?
He's still playing. He's still adding to that.
Right.
It's like Tom. When Tom broke the record, it's like, man, I don't know if anybody gonna break this record. And then he plays another 3 years.
Hey.
I can really see LeBron playing at least at bare minimum 2
Hey, look,
years.
it ain't even just the longevity. It's just how impressive he's doing it.
He's still scoring 24 and a half points
40,
a game.
Ocho, like that, man, listen.
That's crazy. And I think, Luka makes it a little bit more easy because now he doesn't have to.
Because he's off the ball. He doesn't have to handle the ball as much.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Wait, if they get another special piece, them Lakers get another special piece.
They need a big. The Lakers need a big.
They're gonna be nice.
Because them Timberwolves ain't going nowhere, baby.
Nah. OKC's not going anywhere either. Houston's up and coming. They got the pieces to make a move to go get somebody impressive. Right. The Clippers, I don't know if they have the draft capital. I mean, really, the only player that's you want to do everything you can to keep Harden and Kawhi and the big Zubats. So I don't know if they have the pieces to go get somebody else to aid them. But a lot of these records, like, they're not. I mean, LeBron theoretically, how many points he got? Like 42,000, 41,000? I mean, theoretically, he could retire with 43,000 points. He got 42,000. So theoretically, he could have 40. If he plays 2 more years, he'll have 44,000.
Man.
44,000 points.
That's crazy, man. God.
Never gonna be. Ain't nobody catching that, bro. They not catching that.
I mean, and what? He could easily be first team All NBA. So that'll be a 14-time first team All NBA selection. He's gonna make one of the teams 1 through 3. So now he'll be a 21-time All NBA selection. He's a 21-time All-Star. what, 5-time All NBA, 4-time, what, 5 or 6-time All NBA, 4 or 5 first team All NBA selection, 4 MVPs, 4 Finals MVPs, 3 All-Star Game MVPs.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's the
some of
funny
the
thing, and Joe. When you think about everything LeBron has accomplished, the pressures that were on him when he came out of high school, the consistency, and everything he was able to overcome, and being consistent year in and year out, and all the accolades, his resume and his totality. And there's still people that have things negative to say about him when it comes to the game of basketball. Like there's like they have at this point, you just have to make up something or like he's done it all. What else can he do?
Comes with it, man. Comes with the territory.
What the hell else can you do?